Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today's video will be a little bit fun because I want to give you my story time that proves I'm the most awkward person on the earth. As you might see by the title, it's the story when I went to the nudist swingers sauna in London. Okay, let's go back in time when I lived in Kentish Town in northwest London. At this time I had some problems with my back, it was hurting me like crazy, and also I had quite a lot of stress in my life. So I started thinking, why don't I go to the physio to fix that problem? And you know, every day coming back from work I was passing by this place on the high street. I will not give you the name of the place, but let's call it Paradise Spa. And on the walls it was written like that: swimming pool, spa, massage, sauna, and so on. So I was like, well, maybe that's the thing. Maybe I will get some professional treatment and relax a little bit in sauna. So one weekend I woke up, I packed my stuff, and happy as never I went to the place. I opened the small door and what do I see is the small cash desk and the lady there. I see also the security guy, and both of them are looking at me in a kind of strange way, but well, I didn't pay attention to that. What I also saw was the prices, and I don't know why it didn't ring my bell. It was cheaper for women. I think I was just so desperate that I needed to go and chill. So I'm going to the cash desk and I start asking questions. And nicely as always I ask, hi, how are you? Can I get into the sauna today? And the lady's looking at me and she is like, oh sorry, today we have a couple's day, so if you are just by yourself you cannot enter, but you are welcome to come back tomorrow. And I'm like, couple's day? I don't know, what does it mean? Like couple's day on a swimming pool? So I start digging with questions. And I'm like, oh, I see you've got the entrance for, I don't know, it was like £6 or something. But can I buy a monthly entrance or something like that? Because I really wanted to start going to the swimming pool, okay? And the lady is like, no, it's just pay as you go. And still, the security guy and the lady looking at me, looking at themselves, making faces. But I don't know what's wrong. So awkward as I am, I started asking more questions like, oh, you know, I've got the problems with my back, do you have a good physio? And they're looking at me, not answering. And I think that was the moment they already noticed I opened the wrong door. I don't give up, I'm asking, what about the massage? What kind of massage do you have and how much is it? And they are answering like, oh, you know, you would have to just come in and check it by yourself if you like this kind of massage or not. Well, I was thinking, the lady, maybe she's new and she doesn't have much information, so I will ask more questions, obviously. So I'm like, what kind of swimming pool you've got? Is it a big Olympic size swimming pool? And they already gave up on me, you know, and they said, no, it's a bit smaller. It's more like the recreation swimming pool. So I'm asking, what kind of sauna do you have? And they also kind of explained me the sauna that is quite big, but they just said I can come back the next day and just check it by myself. Not telling me anything about what kind of place is it. Nothing, zero. They just had to have so much fun with me. But I don't give up. And I'm like, you know what, I'm really desperate for the massage. If I cannot enter today, can I at least meet the physiotherapist to talk to the person and we'll see what we're gonna do with my back, and also I will see the prices. Can I meet them please? And the lady is like, sorry, they are fully booked today, really, come back tomorrow. So I'm like, okay, what time you open? And she said something like midday till very late at night. And I'm like, oh, you know what, that's perfect, because sometimes I finish work very late, so I can come in the late evening. That's just perfect for me. I just saw the security guy kind of secretly laughing in the corner, but I'm like, that's a strange staff members, you know, I've never seen something like that. So I'm like, okay, I've got all the information, I will just come back tomorrow on Sunday, whatever. And the very important thing they told me when I was leaving, you know what, before you come tomorrow, just check the website, okay? You will have all the informations there. And I'm like, okay, fine. that's fine. So I came back home, I kind of forgot about it, you know. I was just, my god, I really wanted to go to sauna today. But the next day I'm like prepared to go there again, but something came to my mind. Check the website. And thanks God I checked the website. And what do I find out? I went to the photos and I saw what was that. Then I started reading all the opinions in forums and everything, and I'm like, oh, this is the swingers nudist sauna, one of the most famous in London. And you know what? If I went there on Sunday, I would get in not knowing what was going on. And I would end up being even more awkward than I already was. And obviously the massage is not the physiotherapy massage. I just couldn't stop reading about it, and the stories that people were describing were just insane. And you know what? That was the very first time that going somewhere by myself alone saved my life. Because if I brought somebody with me that would be considered as my partner, that we are a couple, we would end up being there for the swingers party. And since then I just gave up with the idea to going for a massage in London. Because each single place, it just looked somehow dodgy for me. And you know what is even more awkward? Is that at work I told my workmate that she also happened to live in Kentish Town. Listen, I went to the Paradise. And she was like, oh well, did she enjoy it? And I'm like, come on, you knew that this is this kind of place, and how come it seems like everybody knows, just not me? And she said, oh girl, you are so innocent. What's the moral of the story? You need to Google everywhere you go, always, especially in London. And if you are as awkward as I am, you will find yourself in this kind of situation. And you know, I still had to pass this place every single day when I was coming back from work, and sometimes I was meeting the security guy on the street and he was looking at me smirking in this strange way. I'm really pretty sure that my story is this kind of story time for them as well. But maybe I wasn't the only one. I hope I wasn't the only one. And don't get me wrong, I'm not saying this kind of places are bad at all. Because if somebody wants to this kind of place and nobody pushes them, they just enjoy it as it is, it's completely fine. You can go there and you can enjoy it. It's fun. The only problem is I felt so awkward and so stupid for not knowing and asking so many questions. You know, I was digging. I wouldn't just leave saying, okay, I will check the website, okay, I will come back tomorrow. No, I was there asking this kind of questions that I'm pretty sure this cashier and the security guy, they were just deaf by laughter after I left. Guys, do you have some kind of history like that in your life, that you went somewhere being so awkward and innocent? Or what is the most awkward story that happened to you? Please write me in the comment down below. I will be more than happy to read that somebody can be awkward as well. It's not just me. Thank you very much for watching this video. If you didn't subscribe my channel, you can do it right now. You can also like this video, comment with your story, or just simply laughing at me, and visit my social media, Instagram, Facebook and Twitter. I hope to see you next time. Bye bye!